Track system is used to display the position of objects on compass and world map, and highlight objects in the world. Track Manager accepts requests to add, remove and update markers. It is connected to Player Controller. You can select it and set settings. A special interface is also implemented, so that you can get reference to the manager. Manager knows nothing about the target, so you can track any object you want. When manager receives request, it calls a special event. Widget is bound to this event. When creation, marker widget gets marker data from target using a special interface. If you want to track any actor, you need to implement track system interface in this actor. If actor is associated with quest or objective, you also need to implement quest system interface. I track local quest placer on compass and world map. GetMarkerData function is implemented. Marker data is set in details. BP object I track only in world. GetMarkerData function is not implemented, since marker data for objective world marker is set in Track Manager settings. All marker data is stored in primary data asset PDA marker. You can open it and add new parameter or create any function. Real markers are created based on PDA marker. Click RMB on Content Browser, select Miscellaneous Data Asset. Select PDA marker. You can open it and set settings. Let's look at marker and icons parameters. In World Map Marker widget, for vendor marker, I just get icon at index 0. For objective marker, I determine if there are tracked objectives and get icon at the appropriate index. Let's look at compass. Sphere collision component is added to player character. In details you can set sphere radius. Component has stack. This stack should be set in Track Manager settings. On initialization, Track Manager gets reference to the sphere by tag. When actor overlaps sphere, Track System Interface functions are called. As I said earlier, interface must be implemented in the actor. In local quest placer, I just send request. In iClass there is additional logic. Also, Track Manager can update marker state for all targets in sphere. This logic is called when quest becomes available or active. Compass widget is placed on HUD. In settings you can set directions and show distance area parameter. If 0.5, distance is shown on this segment. If 0.1, distance is shown on this segment. Also, there are a few parameters you can set for each marker. Have a cursor on each parameter to see description. Let's enable this option and increase the distance. As we see, quest marker is hidden when target is out of FOV. To highlight actors in the world, I use the same implementation as for compass. Sphere collision component with tag. Tag is set in Track Manager settings. On initialization, Track Manager gets reference to the sphere by tag, and Manager can update marker state for all targets in sphere on request. When actor overlaps sphere, track system interface functions are called. For BP object, I show only objective marker. Marker data for objective world marker is set in Track Manager settings. In AI class, I work with two markers, main and objective. AI can be quest giver or vendor and highlight it as objective. Let's look at world map. World map widget is placed on HUD. You can select it and set settings. When creation, widget gets level data from data table, where row name is equal to level name. Level data is map texture and level size that is used to correctly display marker position. Switch viewport to tab view and get coordinates of upper left and lower right corner. Currently there is a limitation. World map works with square world. After you set coordinates, you can create map texture using world map capture actor. Place capture on the scene. It will be automatically aligned to the center using level data. Set settings and press capture button. Texture will be saved in specified asset. Then you can remove capture. Of course, this texture is placeholder. Player marker is added at once when widget is created. On initialization, Track Manager checks all BP marker actors and adds markers with enabled option Add at Start Game. All rest markers are added on request. Local quest placer is used as a target for marker.